Welcome, camera enthusiasts! You're about to learn the ropes of one of the most important roles on any film set. As a camera assistant, you're the support system for the cinematographer, ensuring that every shot is perfectly framed, focused and executed. We're excited to have you here and can't wait to share our knowledge with you. So grab your slate, get familiar with your gear and get ready to be the backbone of every great shot. Although the first and second camera assistant's responsibilities differ, the soft skills required to be competent in each role are not that different. Whether you're the one to keep all the actors and objects in focus, or the one who keeps a report of the shots and constantly communicates with the script supervisor, the ability to focus and stay concentrated is a must. Ideally, good focus is but the outcome of being calm and aware. Of course, it might take a bit to get there in the dynamicity of movie making. This is why you need to know a couple of things. Scientists say it takes our brain about 15 minutes to fully concentrate. And often we cannot hold this state for more than 25 minutes. Almost like a ritual, we need to prepare our mind before we start pulling shots or keep track of them. This requires us not only to familiarize ourselves with every moving detail during rehearsals, or the number of scenes, shots and takes, but also to have a strategy for dealing with distractions. These come in many shapes and forms. Firstly, we have our attitude, which includes our conscious awareness of why, how, when and what we're about to do. This is an extremely important factor for concentration, and it is something entirely in our hands. However, the nature of our physical environment we cannot always control, and so we need to be prepared. Here are a few brain tips for keeping your focus sharp as a knife. Stay hydrated and eat brain food. Nuts and vegetables help the insulation of nerve cells, which allows neurons to travel faster, while water is their primary conductor. Just remember the Snickers slogan and apply its principle to hydration too. Second, be wary of colors and lighting. The red spectrum energizes the body, the blue spectrum calms the mind. If you can, choose your lighting accordingly. Also, know that any artificial lights act as a distressor to your brain. Most of them are missing from the blue-green spectrum, which leads to overall fatigue and specifically to eye strain, and thus to low productivity or efficiency. Third, breathe fresh air. Like many particles, CO2 has an electric charge, which is affected by the environment. Pollution causes greater concentration of positive ions in the air, which impairs brain function, causing anxiety, breathing difficulty, headaches, irritability and lack of energy. Negative ions, on the other hand, come mainly from plant life and have a very positive effect on brain functioning and concentration. When given the opportunity, a breath of fresh air is not to be missed out on. Fourth, avoid hot work environments. Easy to say, hard to do, but high temperature is truly a nemesis to the brain. Ideally, to work at its peak performance, our brain needs to be at around 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. Higher temperature gradually causes inflammation and disrupts normal functioning, so avoid this whenever you can. Now, about space and sound. Always make sure you have room to move and you're not sitting or standing uncomfortably. Try also to block out any unfamiliar noises. To put this in simple terms, discomfort equals lack of focus. An unnatural position of the spine, the artificial materials we're constantly in contact with, intense white noise from machinery or strange noise in the background. These can hamper our concentration. Whenever you can, make your body at ease and at least become aware of what causes that annoying ring in your ears. Finally, remember to take breaks once in a while. Ideally, these should be no longer than 5 to 7 minutes every half hour, where after 2 hours of work you need a longer break to optimize your performance to the fullest. Remember, being a camera assistant requires strong ability to take responsibility, and it is true you'll sometimes have little choices to the circumstances in which you will be working. However, a big part of being responsible is to know your limits. This is what we hope to have helped you with.